Good day, everyone. I'm going to talk about an integration of multiple techniques to create an artwork. It's very often that you will see artists tend to work in combining different techniques to create one artwork. Alright, it's not something easy. Okay, it's one of the many ways where artists actually will try to experiment as much as possible. For example, combining a certain material with another material and you get something else. Alright, so now we are not only talking about materials that are tactile, things that can be touched, you can hold physically. Alright, integration of two techniques we are talking about today is combining something physical like paintbrushes into technology using computer or cameras and so on and so forth. So today, since we are talking about silkscreen printing, alright, there are many ways to create that template for your silkscreen. Alright, and since we are talking about creating a portrait of yourself or myself, okay, one way to expedite or to quickly finish the template efficiently and in the least time consuming ever, okay, what we will use is we need a computer and we will posterize an image, okay, or a photograph that you already have. Okay, what do you mean by posterize? Okay, this is posterize. This is an image when it's not posterized. Okay, so when you break it down, you realize that when it's posterized, the image is broken down to lesser color. Okay, if I wanted to make it in colors, I can do that. But now I choose black and white so that it's clearer. How we gonna make this posterized effect? Okay, very simple. What's gonna happen that we need a computer and we need Photoshop in our computer. First, we will open our image in Photoshop, and there it is. Then we go to image. Now we are going to manipulate. Manipulate means is to change the picture. Okay. Now we go to image, adjustment, and then we go to black and white. Remember how the image initially it looks there's only two color and there's only white and black. So first we don't have to posterize first, we need to change it into black and white first. So now we have this. If you want to make any changes, make it more red or less red or more yellow, so on and so forth, you can do it here, over here. So now when you have this, then you click back on the image, you're going to manipulate again, you make some adjustment again, you go to posterize. Now, you notice that there is levels and indicate 4 here. Okay, 4 means there are 4 colors in this image. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. White is also considered a color. Okay, so the lesser I go, then the smaller the number, the lesser color will appear. So I have 3 because 1, 2, 3. And 2 colors, 1 and 2, which is black and white, which is what we want. Alright, so in order to make a silkscreen template, you know that whatever color that you want it to be printed on the paper will be cut out. So if you want this area to be printed on the paper, this area will be cut out and the rest will be left. And then when you do your silkscreen printing from top to bottom, you only print on the area that is exposed. Okay, so you have this, and this will be your template for you to copy on multiple silkscreen later on. Alright, so this is one simple way where you can actually just use to make many copies. Okay, so that you every time you make an error, you can always change it quickly. Alright, so that's a bit of tips on how you're going to use the Photoshop to posterize an image. Okay, thank you.